Do you find yourself more drawn to the physical artifact or records or personal narratives behind them? And
I think it starts with the story behind them. I think if you were to ask me, do I like artifacts or paper more? I think on the surface level, I'd say I like artifacts. They're more interesting to look at. But what really is what draws me in is the story behind them. So, for example, recently I was looking through these letters that were written between past Grandmaster William Upton and the Grand Secretary of the time, Thomas Reed. And this was during the year that the Grand Lodge of Washington had actually been the first jurisdiction in the US to recognize Prince Hall. And they were getting so much backlash from so many other jurisdictions. And so just going through these letters and reading their responses to the backlash they were receiving, and just, sharing the letters they had received from leaders of jurisdictions in other states, and how they were going to proceed and stick up for their principles and try to stick up for what is right and keep recognizing Prince Hall in our state was just so interesting, even though they had so much pressure on them. And ultimately, the next year the Grand Lodge of Washington ended up retracting the recognition because of all the backlash they had received. But it was just really impactful to read these letters and see these two men who are really trying to stick up for their principles. And it was just really inspiring, and something, it's a story that a lot of people, I think, can connect to. So yes, on the surface, I like artifacts more, but it really just depends on what the story is.